Hey guys, what's up? So, I wanted to make this video the other day, but I had some stuff going on. I was with family, relaxing and enjoying their time, so I decided not to. So Saturday I heard of the El Paso shooting. Of course it was, the news headlines, there's a shooting in El Paso, Texas, at a Walmart, of all places. And I was like, okay, wow, this is crazy. So within the time of me hearing this headline and the initial story breaking, I stopped for a minute and thought to myself, you know what, Ian? Thank you for taking the time to arm yourself and giving yourself the ability to physically and mentally defend yourself, your friends, and your family. I know, I understand deep down when seconds count, help is minutes away. And there's a couple other things I understand that are much differently than so many people. There's a lot of people in my mindset, but there's a lot of people who would rather me be another victim just to further their agenda. So with that, I was going to make a video just like this Saturday evening. Decided not to. Sunday came around, Sunday morning, I woke up to a message from a friend who said, hey, there was a shooting in Dayton, Ohio last night. Did you hear about it? And I'm like, well, I've been sleeping, so no, I haven't. So I got to looking at it, and I'm like, wow, X amount of people dead in Dayton, Ohio. So 2 publicized mainstream media stories broke about mass shootings within 24 hours. This is sad. And then I remembered, hate doesn't care. Evil doesn't care. Evil can never be legislated. Evil will always be there. Evil is up here. We can do all the regulating and all the legislative measures we want to, but evil is not out the door. It's here to stay. You know, I made the decision when I was 18 to start carrying a firearm. Following the laws of the time, I did when I could, and I didn't when I couldn't. And then I grew my knowledge, something that a lot of people refuse to do. I became more knowledgeable, more educated on the defensive use of firearms. I woke up, not that I wasn't already awoke, but I opened my mind to the fact that evil is everywhere. Evil doesn't care who you are, what political party you are, what color you are. Evil is there. So I refused at a very young age to become a victim. So I armed myself. There are very few places that I go without being protected, because I know when seconds count, help is minutes away. And after these situations, after these shootings happen, you hear a couple of things from anti-gun individuals. What's the big one you hear? First of all, let's legislate these guns. We need to get these guns right here off the streets. They shouldn't be in the hands of killers. There's no reason why any legal law-abiding citizen should have the ability to own a semi-automatic rifle. This AK-47 is the face of evil. This AR-15, it's a killer. Those are defensive rifles, dude. You come to my house, you throw a knife at me, that'll be in your face in defense. We need to legislate these guns. There's no reason why you need over 10 rounds in a magazine or in a clip. Well, unless I'm using an M1 Garand. What the hell is a clip? Anyways, I digress. The next thing we've been hearing are, we need universal background checks. Drum roll, please. We have background checks. And for those that say, oh, well, there's no reason why Ian and Jimmy John here should be able to go sell their gun to each other without a background check. It's my private property. If I want to give you this damn outlet and sell it to you for $5, you're going to make me do a background check? Or is it because this has never killed anybody? This inanimate object. Oh, here's a good idea. Let's have red flag laws. Red flag laws. Do you have any idea the amount of unconstitutional bullcrap that a red flag law is? Well, it'll definitely, if we alert the authorities before it happens, if it only saves one child. Red flag laws. It's funny. Those anti-gun individuals, those people, anti-gun, hell, the NRA is proposing it, guys. But, it's funny. Let's go back just a little bit more. We need to legislate these guns. Let's blame somebody. Let's blame a group. Let's blame the inanimate object. What's missing in the blame game here? The shooter? The person who committed the crime? Legislating an inanimate object, removing it from society, will not prevent evil. Blaming Donald Trump for something that, happened during Obama's administration and during Bush's administration is pathetic. Red flag laws, guys. They aren't just going to apply. Well, what the anti-gun individual thinks is it's just going to apply to those who own firearms. But you know what? You want to enable red flag laws because you don't own a firearm. There's no way just because you don't own a firearm, you couldn't by any means kill anybody. Red flag laws. You're opening a door to unconstitutional abilities for the government to walk into your home, restrain you, take you to jail, take you to a doctor, and get you evaluated because of somebody's feelings. And it's not just, Bob over here owns an AR-15. I think he might kill somebody. Okay, well then guess who gets swatted? Guess who shows up at their house, knocks on the door, does a no-knock raid, tries to arrest Bob. Bob's asleep, doesn't know what the heck's going on, pulls his rifle or his handgun, and shoots an officer, and then gets shot. That's red flag laws. Tied up right there. Oh, we should just amend the Second Amendment altogether and get rid of it. People are willing to give up their rights. That is pathetic. The Second Amendment, while it is wildly wildly supported and uphold well with Republicans and the conservative side, it is not a partisan issue. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights applies to all Americans. Okay? It's pretty simple. I thought I was just, dreaming or something when I saw so much support and outcry for red flag laws. Or to legislate what guns I can and cannot own. But then I realized who was doing so. Wow. Pathetic. Oh. But the First Amendment can come into play then, right? Right. If you say, well, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, you're both wrong and you're right. If there is a fire in a crowded theater, you can yell, fire! Get out! And I love that they always come back to fire in a crowded theater. But if there isn't a fire, and you yell, fire! Get out! You're not protected. Same goes as the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms. I can use these in defense. I can use my firearms in defense, but I can't just go off and start killing people. Okay? Murder in all forms is illegal. If you don't understand the reason for the Second Amendment, you are the problem. And if you're willing to give up your rights because you would rather have safety over liberty, you deserve neither. Anyways, keep calm and carry on, friends. See you later.